Congratulations on your visa approval. This is a very big feat, and we are so proud of you. And we can't wait to have you in the United States very soon. So we'll be taking you on some steps you need to do, while you prepare on your trip coming to the United States. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is your girl Barbados. Thank you for everyone that engaged in my last video where I talked about my experience getting my visa approved last year. So today I'll be talking about a few things you need to do just right after you get your visa approved. I know this is a big feat, and trust me guys, I'm so proud of you. There's this fresh air of breathness and happiness and everything, excitement that comes when your visa is approved. I've been there, I know how it feels, and I'm also happy for you. So the first thing you need to do just right after getting your visa approved is to actually book your flights, because the earlier you book your flights, the better you get. You have options, you have varieties, and also get a good price. And I know I'm putting this out first. This is because flights can be very crazy, especially the price. I know the dollar price affects a lot of things. So I would say this should be your first thing you should do, trying to book your flight. Well, it depends on where you're going to the United States. So ask questions, check different airlines, check and look for the best options, and sometimes you're going to have layovers. A lot of times you're going to have layover. For example, I flew from Nigeria to Washington, then I had like some hours of layover, I think 5 hours or so. Then from Washington directly to Cincinnati, where I am based. So please check, ask questions, compare flight prices and airlines, check the layovers and all those things, because they're also very essential when booking your flight. The number two thing I would say you should do just right after is to make sure you go pick up your passport. Well, don't shall say because you have approved, you not leave your passport and don't go and pick it up. A lot of times they'll say the passport will be ready 3 to 5 business days after your visa has been approved. Obviously, you're going to get notification, but look out for that and make sure. And I know some centers will say you need to pay some certain fee, but please, look out for that. Book a date, go and pick up your visa and your passport. I mean, not visa. Yeah, your visa is there, your passport. Don't mind. So pick up your passport and safeguard it. Put it in a place that you don't have to look for it, or your village rats will not go there and go and bite out the page. Don't mind me. I'm just kidding. Pick up your passport and make sure you keep it in a very safe place. And alongside that, make sure you also pack all your documents in a safe place where you don't have to look for it. That's your I-20, your proof of funds if you needed that. Make sure your passport or your document. I know some other persons said some people reached out to me like, oh, doing a medical stuff like that. If your school requires that, make sure you do all those things. But just make sure you put all your documents alongside with your passport in a very safe portfolio or document, or like document file. Just have everything saved up, your results, your transcript, everything that are personal that you've used on this journey that you have to print out at one time or the other. Please put them all in one place and safeguard them, so you don't have to begin to look for them, when you want to travel. Save yourself some stress. And yeah, the third thing I would say you should start doing is begin to make a list of things you want to get. And markets can be very stressful. I think I'm going to do a separate video on what to get and what not to get. But to begin to make a list, I'll just say a few things as regarding this, buying a few clothes, some personal items, shoes, just personal things for ladies. You might want to get some things for your hair, a facial, blah blah. But just a few things, and obviously food items and all. So yeah, begin to make lists and begin to go for your market shopping. This is a very stressful part. Like everyone that has traveled, you know that market shopping is very stressful. So the earlier you go, and for me, I didn't have so much time planning, so my market shopping was very hectic. But if you've gotten your visa on time, but whenever time you get your visa, it doesn't matter. You'll still be able to go for your shopping. So you can start going for them now if you have your visa approved now. and and all of that. So begin to buy things, small, and begin to pack them and all. Yeah, so get your list. I'm going to do a separate video on the things you should get and things you should not get. Yeah, so do that and start preparing. We want to see you. Yes, you, and all. Then the fourth thing I would say that is very essential is accommodation. Some persons finding accommodation in your school can be very, very, very strenuous. That's the truth. I didn't get my accommodation until I got here. So start looking out for accommodation, reach out to people in the school, Nigerian community or any community where you're from around the world. You're from India, you're from Southeast Asia, wherever you are from. Begin to look out for people that are in the school that are from where you are. I, for example, had to reach out to the Nigerian community because that is one place you can find resources, get information, and so begin to look out for accommodation. Accommodation that can be very frustrating sometimes. So that's also another thing you have to start looking out for. Reach out to your program coordinator; they can send you links on how to find accommodation. I know some of my friends found their accommodation. If you have Facebook Market that pertains to their school, some schools have link on how to get. But I always encourage reaching out to people directly that can help you. That is why I also advise reaching out to a community where you belong to, either from your country or your tribe or wherever you're from, and begin to actively look for accommodation. For example, I didn't get accommodation before I came in, but I had someone in the Nigerian community where I'd actually got in contact with, and the person housed me for a while before I found my own accommodation, because you're not going to sleep inside the school when you arrive in the US. And also, I also had the privilege of having someone coming to pick me from the airport when I came. So I didn't have to start booking Uber and all those, because a lot of times the trip can be very long all the way from wherever you're coming from. And so, having that bit of relief and someone helping you to either move or having a place where you can stay can definitely help you make your settling in a bit more pretty. And the final tip I would give to you while you're preparing to come to United States. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I will tell you for real, take out time to meet family and friends, because you're going to miss them when you leave. I'm going to do a separate video on loneliness and all those things in the United States, but trust me, this is a secret tip. I had to put it at the last because a lot of time people don't think about this. You just get into the fear of, I want to leave, I'm tired of this country, blah blah blah. Trust me, guys, when you come over here, you're gonna miss you might not miss some things, but you're gonna miss the people. You're gonna miss the people. You're gonna miss some of the lifestyle that you had in your home country that you're not gonna see here, and you might never ever witness again. So this is the last one, but I think it's also very essential. Take out time, meet family, hang out with friends. Like for me, before my visa got approved, I had to go back home to Lagos, because I was saying at that point, go back home to Lagos to stay with my family, and I miss them so much. I wish I could spend one more night in Nigeria, so one more full day in Nigeria to meet a lot of people I didn't see before I traveled, and I wish I had time to see them. But the truth is, time was not on my side. But if you have time, please do go to your favorite restaurant. Where I went to one of my favorite restaurants in Lagos the day I was traveling. Eat delicacies, Nigerian homemade food, because it's going to be very different out here. So please meet your family, meet your parents, your siblings, your cousin, your friends, anyone that means a lot to you. Please make out time to hang out with them, create memories, because a lot of time it's going to take a while before you see them again, or before you have such memories and with them, because a lot of time, if you're relocating, with school, like myself, you might not be able to come back to a couple of 2, 3, 4 years, after that. So yeah, we can't wait to see you in the United States very soon, this fall, not summer, so sorry, this fall, whenever you're coming. And we hope you have an amazing stay in the United States or in Canada or wherever country you're going to. So please, I hope this video has been helpful. So pack right, start packing. I love you. Make sure you subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah.